the more income you earn. It's that simple. It is that simple. Okay? So book 4 coffee and jazz mixers and do it. Do it over and over again. Step 4 is you plug into our proven system for 18 months. For 18 months, you plug into our proven system. We've got conference calls that we do every day. We've got opportunity meetings that we have every week. We have trainings that we do every Saturday. We've got our big events that we do. We got a VIP Super Saturday that's coming up, guys. In September. The George R. Brown in Houston, Texas. I'm going to put it in your ear now. How many of you were in Dallas, Texas at Project 50,000? So you already know, being that you were there in Dallas, you already know what's going to happen in Houston. Yeah. Organo will have more diamonds walk across that stage. Right. Watch this, guys. There'll be more diamonds that walk across that stage than the amount of diamonds that have walked across the stage all year. Say it again. Because see, when you put yourself in that number, see, it's a different meaning. It's a different meaning. If you knew that you were going to be a diamond, and you were going to walk across that stage in September, and I said that there will be more diamonds walking across the stage in September than has been all year long. Well, come on. That's right. Let me share something with you. Let me share something with you. I'm talking about how you were already created. I'm not talking. This is not some pie in the sky stuff. I know how your brain works. You know, I know that. I know how it works. Because you don't hear diamond, because you don't hear yourself calling yourself a diamond all day, every day, when somebody says you're a diamond, your body does not respond. Let me help you. Whatever your name is, if I called you by your name, you would respond. The reason why is because you hear your name every day. You're aware of your name. So when I say diamond, that's how it's got to be. Before it happens. What do you want? Before it happens. Not, oh, well, I'll get it after. No, you have to get it before it happens. Money has to be in your hands before you get the money. Guys, if you operate based on what it is that you see, you will only get what it is that you see. You cannot operate on what it is that you see. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot live your whole entire life doing that, guys. I'm telling you, stop it. Guys, put pictures of where it is that you want to go. Who it is that you will be. All around you. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Yes. You got to do that. If you walked into my place right now, you would think I was crazy. I've got pictures everywhere. I've got a picture of a home that's got 8.3 bathrooms. I don't know what the .3 is, but I look forward to finding out. I don't know what it is, but I look forward to living in it. 8.3 bathrooms. I don't know. I've houses all around, but they're on the beach though. Consciously and subconsciously, my mind is picking up on those images. You will only become what it is that you think about. So if you think about houses on the beach, you will become the house on the beach. It's called success parameters. But if you leave out of here, let me share with you why a lot of people leave meetings like this. While you're here, pumped up, ready to go, because you're in the right environment. This environment is conducive for belief. But when you walk out that door and you get into your car, that belief just starts to feel a little different because, see, the environment has changed. Because you're in the car you don't want.
Yeah.
It's because you went back to the environment that you just came from. If you came to Project 2000 and that emotion that you had, if you left there with that, you would already went down.
That's right.
But something happened. When you get in your car, don't see your car. Go get a picture of the car you want in your car. Go get a picture of the car you want and put it in your garage. So every time you go into your garage, you don't see your car. You see the picture, the car that you want. Sounds corny, but it works. For anything. The cash cow says it. You don't get what you want out of life, you get what you picture. Well, duh. If I don't get what I want and I get what I picture, well, let me go get some pictures of what I want. Plug into our system for 18 months. That's a 30-day game plan, guys. Teaching everybody to do that. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. Now, here's the 90-day game plan. Here's where the rubber meets the road. Here's what you need to do. Here's the main ingredient for the 90-day game plan. Yes, please. 90-day game plan. Every single real big guy over there. I'm trying to move out your way, man. That's what I'm trying to do. All right. 90-day game plan, guys. 90-day game plan is 60 to 90 days into the business. Everybody say 60 to 90 days.
60 to 90 days.
Into my Organo business.
Into my Organo business.
I will be showing the plan.
I will be showing the plan
4 times a week.
4 times a week.
90 days, 60 to 90 days into this business, you need to be showing the plan 4 CJMs a week. That means that you need to have what we call a calendar. A calendar. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going over our system on how we show anybody that has a strong desire, that is willing, that is going to take the initiative, that will never quit, that will develop the skills that are necessary for them to just earn $1,000 a week. That's what we're talking about. 90 days into the business, but you showing the plan 4 times a week, you would have developed the skills necessary. Everybody say necessary.
Necessary.
Not I'm going to try. I don't need you to try. Well, I'm going to try it out. No. Try to keep your money in your pocket. Don't try nothing. Do it. Trying means that it's never happened. That means it's never happened before. But it's happening right now. Alright? So you gotta make sure 90 days into the business. Now guys, understand as leaders, you gotta understand this. You gotta know this. I said that you need to know this so you can teach it. Because if you got more people showing the plan 4 times a week, you'll be earning more money. 90 days into the business. So you got Sunday, you got Monday, you got Tuesday, you got Wednesday, you got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You got to look and say, okay, I'm going to have my calendar. I'm going to plan out my life first. Whatever is most important to me, I'm going to plan that out first. Whether it's the spiritual life that you have or your family life, you go ahead and plan that in there first. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Then you go and say, well, I'm going to allocate 4 days out of the week that I'm going to show the plan. So I've got to ask myself, I'm going to put a circle right here. This identifies that I'm willing to show the plan Sunday at 6 p.m. every Sunday. How many of you are free Sunday nights at 6 p.m. to show the plan? Boom, you put that in there. I've got a CJM. You say, well, David, I don't have a person to do it with. Don't worry, expectation. See, I'm expecting that to happen. I'm expecting to be in somebody's home. I will only get what it is that I expect. Expectation is everything for your business. I've got to expect great things happening. Expectation is kind of like the night before Christmas. It's more exciting than Christmas. Let me help you. If I told you that 6 months from now I would deposit $1 million in your account, the next 6 months of your life be? How excited would you be about life? What would bother you? Nothing. Why? Because you're expecting something to happen 6 months from now. And you'll be counting down. Does that make sense? So you put that in there. You know that every Tuesday there's a weekly meeting that's going to be taking place. So you're plugged into our system. So you're going to be at the weekly meeting that takes place every Tuesday. Let's say you skip Monday. But 90 days into the business, you should already know how to operate our PS3, which is peak interest, show the plan, and do a 3-way call. So every single day, you should be doing the PS3 with at least 2 to 5 people per day. You're piquing people's interest with the 4 questions. You're showing them the plan with a conference call, maybe a coffee and jazz mixer, or an online presentation, and then you're doing a 3-way call to validate what it is that guest already saw. So you got Tuesday, you're at the weekly meeting. Why isn't the weekly meeting like this every Tuesday? You know, if it's like this every Tuesday, do you know what it will be like when the next time I come back? It'll be over 1,000. What do you think it will be like when Mr. Bugs comes? It'll be over 2,000. Does that make sense? So you say, okay, Wednesday, can I do a coffee and jazz mix on Wednesday? Let's just say that's your church night. You can't do a mixer on Wednesday. Can you do a mixer on Thursday? Can you do that? 7 p.m., CJM. So I've got a CJM set up for Sunday. I've got my weekly meeting on Tuesday. I've got a CJM set up for Thursday. And Saturday, if I'm not working on Saturday, can I do 2 CJMs on Saturday? Can I do one at 2? And can I do one at 6? And say the same thing 4 times a week. You say the same thing on Sunday. You hear the same thing on Tuesday. Take notes, get better. Go say the same thing on Thursday. And then go say the same thing twice on Saturday and get rich. And you teach, guys, 90 days into the business, as you go into the 6-month game plan, you're going to teach 1 to 2 people per month that are going to show the plan 4 times a week. Develop 1 to 2 leaders that you're going to sit down and go over this calendar with them, and they're going to be committed to show the plan. This is how Barrisburg went down. He had some people showing the plan 4 times a week. Be honest. Stand up if you're showing the plan 4 times a week right now. Be honest. You're showing the plan 4 times a week right now. You're in Tampa, and you know you show the plan at least 4 times a week. Watch this. That's 1, 2. Besides that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? 6. 6. Okay? Now watch this. I think about 4 or 5 of them are in Bass Grant's organization. So only 5 people showing the plan 4 times a week. Okay? I know 10, maybe, in his total organization showing the plan 4 times a week equals diamond. Did y'all get that? Yep. If you only have 10 people on your team showing the plan 4 times a week, diamond. That will never happen. You can sit down. That will never happen until you do it. Does that make sense? Until you do it. Because you can't teach something that you're not doing. Guys, teaching motivates you to live it. When you teach something, when you learn something, right? And then you go teach it. You do it and then you go teach it, right? It motivates you to live it. So I know these individuals, they know exactly what it is I'm talking about right now. So 90 days into the business, this is what you're doing. This is the 90-day game plan. And guys, with you doing this consistently over time, you will develop the skills to just earn $8,000 a week of income. Why is this so important to your income? Well, let's just say you only have 10 people showing the plan 4 times a week. And they're earning $1,000 a week. Well, for them to earn $1,000, that means that they had to do 5,000 CD, right? Because 20% of 5,000 is what? 1,000. Is what? 1,000. Okay? Stay with me. Can you do that? Can you stay with me on this? The reason why they're able to earn $1,000 is because they have 5,000 CD go through on their what? pay side. Does that make sense? So that's $1,000. So let's say we got 10 people doing it now. 10 times 5,000 is what? It's 50,000. 20% of 50,000 is what? $10,000.